Today we're going to be talking about touching up miniatures. If you want an in-depth guide, I would suggest you go look at the Crafting Muse video that she did. I'm going to link that video in the description below. But today I'm just going to be using some very simple methods to touch up this Griffon Rider miniature. First off, I'm going to just use some solid colors to fix some of the little bits that were kind of obscured by a heavy wash. So if you'll notice before, there was some random little bits of black everywhere here. This will help fix that. And then I'm going to take a very subtle touch, and in fact I probably should have used a lighter coat of yellow to kind of highlight some of the beak and talon bits. Then, of course, the biggest issue, the wing dry brush, I'm going to use a dark brown wash to try to blend that in a little bit better into the miniature. That way the white isn't so stark of a contrast. Then I'm going to try to be a little bit fancy and do a little brown kind of wet wash. While the dark brown wash is still not dry, I'm going to use a little bit of lighter brown to kind of highlight a little bit. And then I'm going to pick out some of the outer wings, some of the outer wing feathers, and try to pick out some of the individual feathers with a little lighter brown here. And again, I could have gone probably a little bit lighter with this brown, made it a little bit more apparent. See here, it's already looking a lot nicer. And then I'm just going to pick out some details and add a little bit of wash to the rope here that I already tried to paint a little bit lighter brown. And start picking out a couple of little things on his armor and his outfit there. I use some light brown and some light new gold colors to sort of highlight his armor here and there to make it look a little bit more brighter. And then finally, I just went over with some black and cleaned up the base, where generally there's going to be some splatter from the adhesive that they use in the factory. And there you have it, a very subtle effect, but one that I feel is really noticeable on the table. I'm not even sure if you guys are going to be able to see this really clearly as I'm showing you the difference between the two. But trust me, in my eyes, I think the one on the right looks a lot better, and I was really happy how this turned out. So again, this was some very simple touch-ups. I certainly don't want to waste my time with a pre-painted miniature with more in-depth techniques. I'm going to generally use those on an unpainted miniature where the details haven't already been obscured with factory paint and whatnot. So I have to ask, do you guys take the time to touch up your pre-painted miniatures? If so, let me know in the comments below.